We continue reading the book Psychology of Money. Today is chapter 2 called Luck Risk. Nothing is as good as bad as it seems. The author Morgan starts with the story of Bill Gates and the high school that back in that time, 1968, had actually the computer in school, and he says that the chance was basically 300 to 3 million, so 1 in a million. And he also tells the story of a Bill Gates friend. His name was Kent, and he died in a mountain accident, and that was 1 in a million chance to die in that mountain accident. So the key idea of those stories that author portrays is luck plays the huge role in successes. And if you are studying the stories about life of rich people and what they did, you would never know how much luck played the role in their successes. So if you copy their actions, you might get totally different outcomes. And there are 2 extras that I'd like to read to you. The first one is, after my son was born, I wrote him a letter that said in part, "Some people are born into families that encourage education, others are against it. Some are born into flourishing economies encouraging of entrepreneurship, others are born into war and destitution. I want you to be successful and I want you to earn it, but realize that not all success is due to hard work and not all poverty is due to laziness. Keep this in mind when judging people, including yourself." So we see there are some circumstances that luck and there is nothing to do with it. However, the author finishes this chapter with very interesting extract. "When things are going extremely well, realize it's not as good as you think. You are not invincible, and if you acknowledge that luck brought you success, that you have to believe in luck's cause and risk, which can turn your story around just as quickly. But the same is true in another direction. Failure can be a loser teacher because it seduces smart people into thinking their decisions were terrible, when sometimes they just reflect the unforgiving realities of risk. The trick when dealing with failure is arranging your financial life in a way that the bad investment here and a missed financial goal there won't wipe you out, so you can keep playing until the odds fall in your favor. But more important is that as much as we recognize the role of luck in success, the role of risk means we should forgive ourselves and leave room for understanding when judging failures. Nothing is as good or as bad as it seems." Now let's look at the stories of 2 men who pushed their luck. So we're gonna go to chapter 3 pretty soon, but please like this video. Let me know in comments what you think about luck in your life. What's the percentage you think like in the story of riches? The author mentions Warren Buffett, by the way, and he says Warren Buffett investment success is hard because his results are so extreme that the role of luck in his lifetime performance is very likely high, but luck isn't something you can reliably emulate. Again, thank you for your support to Immigrants' Financial Freedom. We will continue to read this book.